Hello everybody, Jaws2008 here, and we're on the JawsCraft server with episode number 6. So we are here on the Enderman farm today, and just wanted to repair some tools. Not so tools, but my armor. Just keep repairing this. So I've been trying to look for some wither skulls, and I've actually now finally gotten just one. After like 7 or 8 hours, it feels like I've killed hundreds of wither skeletons and I can't get any heads, and I finally got one, which is nice. But I've noticed being in the Nether and doing this stuff, it just like it kills my armor, and that's just like, this is ridiculous. I don't know if it's like the wither effect. Like I don't get hit that often, but I don't know, just like it like kills my armor really bad. So let's see how much this will cost. 30 I can do. Let's get this fixed. I mean, let's try making a new one. See if I can make a new one. See that maybe we can get. Fire protection is actually really good for the for being in the Nether. It's just that chest plate. I can actually get. Like if I get hit by blaze or anything, I mean, I've taken 7 or 8 blazes and haven't left much of an issue. Like, yeah, I might take, I've taken on like I said, 7 or 8 blazes in one time, and it's like I take like half a heart of damage. I don't know how much this will take. Actually, I was gonna make a new one. That's right. So, I mean, fire protection is definitely one of the better, if you're not going to take protection. Fire protection is actually pretty good. It's really good for the Nether, hunting the wither skulls. Let's make a helmet here, see what I get. And then after this, we'll head back to home, and I have an Easter surprise waiting for you all. Well, it's not I didn't put it together, but you'll see. Some of you may or may not already know. I'm not sure. I don't need this. I need this. Inspiration 3, really? Whatever. I'll just add them together. How much do I need? Probably actually not that much. You do it like this. It's 27. Really? It's 36. Alright, so let's get 27 levels here, and we'll head back home. They're definitely starting to get this ender farm work going down here, making it look really kind of cool. But just been really busy lately, and like I said, I'm trying to get this on live stream. That's been like on hold for a little bit. Now that it's finally starting to get nice outside, I'm just actually spending less time in here on the computer and doing stuff. Plus, now that it's getting nicer, I have I detail cars as well, kind of part-timers thing, but that's where most of my living comes from. And now that spring is here, it's starting to get nice outside. It's starting to get kind of busy. Plus, just that and my personal car as well. Definitely needs some work. As far as the wheels are kind of pretty dirty, and being chrome, and I kind of left them be, just because I purchased them used and they were really kind of bad shape. Knowing that I could fix them up, I just never got really around to completely finishing them off last year. So the winter this year kind of took them for a little bit more of a toll than I really should have let them get. So it's kind of my fault, kind of not. I'm spending some time getting that cleaned up. You know how it's finally not getting nice outside. You know, I'm trying to put it all together, kind of get the whole ball rolling on that kind of a thing. Cinnamon farm really slows down. I don't understand why so quickly. We have it built up, you know, all the way to the top, but I mean, it builds up really fast. And it just seems to really want to fade out real quick. Actually, what did I need? I don't think I'd even need 30 levels, did I? I think I needed 26. It's alright. Alright, so put my iron away. I don't know why I have these. It's still from when I was doing water scouting. I came here right away because my armor was like about finished. Should do them quick, but I can do that. So I'm sure I'll be down here again. So no, I don't need you. Let's get away. So we'll head back to base and we'll see what all the fuss is about. So yeah, I definitely need to get this taken care of. Not sure if I want to do the rail in here or do like the ice and trapdoor kind of, you know, thing. So you can we can move real fast while sprint jumping. I'm not sure which one I want to do. I might just end up doing rail, but I haven't completely decided on that yet. So yeah, I took care of some more of this. I don't think I should do this. I took care of this. Both here. I need to finish some of this up. But yeah, got some more of this done. But like I said, I want to do that on a live stream. So I still need to get on and start working on it. Start doing that. But definitely just been busy though. What am I stuck on? And then it feels like, you know, when I'm actually not busy, then I kind of just want to, you know, just take time and just kind of like relax. Like I feel like I'm always busy, you know, always doing stuff. And then, you know, and then when I'm not busy, I don't want to really, you know, do anything. That's kind of an issue. You know, and I just gotta sometimes I feel like I just gotta plan my time better, a bit more accordingly. But my life is just such a, like, you know, it's all over the place. You know, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. You know, between part-time job, between school, between my detailing business, between, you know, trying to do this, and, you know, and a couple other things that I have to do, and other things. You know, I have a 5-year-old son as well. You know, I'm a single parent as far as that. You know, trying to take care of, you know, do all these things at once. It really just like, you know, everything's kind of like jumbled all over the place. But anyways, the item on hand is a few teasers along here. So yeah, I came in one day, and I got pranked by DQ, as you can see here. It says, so I had too many eggs, Easter, if you know what I mean. That bunny was super generous this year. By the way, you know, it can get annoying. So yeah, have fun with cleanup. And happy Easter from DQ. Apparently they lay more eggs. Yeah, I have to clean up all this mess. And it's basically going to be today's agenda. So yeah. You can kind of watch me do this for a half an hour. But you know what, I'm not going to... You know, I should have saved those stone swords. Because I'm not wasting my diamond sword on this crap. It's gonna make. I should have enchanted an iron sword. See if I can get looting on an iron sword. But too late for that. I have another sword in here. What does it got on it? Yeah, let's just use this. What the hell? Let's get rid of these pearls and stuff. What's gonna happen there? Fire aspect, that'll cook the chicken too, so that's perfect. Feathers. Let's just cook you off. Alright. Now we'll have cooked chicken. And I have so much feathers already, so I don't really need to loot the chickens. I'll just take the cooked food, not to waste my coal. Although, you know, by doing all the wither skeletons, you know, and especially I'm using looting sword, I'm getting tons of bones, you know, tons of coal. This is so much harder now than it used to be because they changed their hitboxes in I think the 1.5 update. So you have like a smaller area to hit them. These are one-shot kills, or you'd be like here for days because they like run, and since you can't hit them because they're a small hitbox, you'd never kill them. So I don't know if I'll make you sit through all this, but this is what I'm going to be doing for like the next 15-20 minutes, so maybe we'll take care of some, and I'll do something else here in a little bit. I'm still definitely trying to work on that video software. I've been playing with Sony Vegas. I got it to work on my laptop. I still can't get seemed like do a lot of things I want. Maybe because I'm trying to work with a free trial. Maybe that's why like I can't seem to like I don't know make it work the way I want to. I'm not sure, but I just feel like you know if I can't get a product that I want, you know, from the free version, then I'm not gonna spend like $80 and pay for it if I can't, you know, make it do what I want it to do. So that's why I haven't, you know, put my time into that yet. I really don't have like $90 to spend on that. There's other things I need to spend $90 on before I spend $90 on that. For you know, for video editing software. So it's just like, you know, I have, you know, some things in my car and it's been, you know, my I'd rather spend $90 on right now. And stuff like that, you know, and just like I actually had, you know, a couple thousand dollars stored up in my bank account, and I had for money, and I wasn't really concerned about money at all. But then, you know, I basically got screwed over from the car garage I used. They did something, you know, it was something simple, you know, that people get, you know, you have to change your the one belt. I can't think what it's called. I don't think it's a timing belt. I don't know, maybe it is. One of them, you know, but it's a couple-hour job, you know, on a standard car. Before I get over there, I want to get this cleaned up. But they took almost twice as long, you know, to do it. They took almost twice as long to do it, you know, as you were supposed to. You know, and you know they were can't think and kill at the same time. And then we had other things. We had changed the transmission fluid, and I changed the. I got two new tires put on. Now I have big wheels, so they're below, you know, the real low profile tires, which take even longer to put on. Which is fine. I understand all that, you know. But it's just like they him-hawed around a project that should have finished maybe one overnight. I could have accepted, you know, possibly, even if they told me they could finish the whole thing in a day. You know, if I dropped me off in the morning, I'd have it by night. You know, but then it ended up being. They had the car for 3 days, and I couldn't get it back. And I finally started yelling at them to why I don't have my car back. You know, and it was just really annoying. And then I go out, you know, I'm paying. It was almost a $2,000 car bill that should have cost me no more than maybe $700 or $800 till it was all said and done. You know, I was just so pissed, and that just took all my spare money, and it was now gone. I was just really pissed off, and they lost my business. I mean, I was a customer for that at that garage for, you know, it's like 7 years. I know this is my third car, and I've taken all my cars there. You know, I always knew that they were more expensive, but their quality of work was pretty well. I knew they kind of, you know, hem-hawed around and feel like they took forever to finish sometimes, finish the stuff. But anyway, it was worth it in the end. But they just really just went way overboard and crazy, and just lying to me about when I was going to get my car back. And I'm not really happy with the work that ended up coming out. Something, I mean, the only reason the car felt better in the end was just because the two of the tires I got put on finally matched the other two, and they're high-end tires, you know. You know, good ride quality. They're quiet, smooth. That's kind of really why. Other than that, the car, you know, I just wasn't impressed with it. You know, I feel like, you know, they kind of really screwed me up. You know, screwed over. But you know, it's about that. You know, otherwise I probably would have the Sony Vegas right now. You know, it wasn't for that, and I would have a couple of things that I kind of. That's because I'm hungry. I was like, what's hitting me? But yeah, that's really it about, you know, that. I don't really kind of want to go on that for a couple hours, but I really could. I'm also debating on doing a SimCity Let's Play. I really, like, I want to, but, you know, like, I don't want to at the same time. I feel like if I played SimCity Let's Play, I would, like, just rant the whole time. Like, I'd just say, they effed up on this, they screwed up on this, you know, they really should have just did, you know, should have been like this. My inventory is about full. But I mean, I can rant on some now, I guess, since I'm already only half of a rant. I might as well just name I just might as well title this episode "Chickens and Rant Prank," basically. Great, just great. Is that uncooking my chicken? No, I don't think so. Let's go to sleep, make a day, and store away some of this stuff. At least I'll get a full 30 XP out of this. Look, all the chickens are back. I killed them all out here, and they're all back. I'll talk about SimCity after we come back from break. Alright, so we're back to killing chickens. That's what we need to get rid of some of this inventory. Where's it gonna go? Just store some of it here for now. That's fine enough for now. So about SimCity. Well, what is this? This must be DQ stuff. I never removed it. It's like I never saw that before. Anyways, so about SimCity. I mean, the game is just it's fun. I mean, in some ways it's fun. You know, it's fun to play, and I think for a little while, and then it kind of gets really old and boring just because the game is really bad at the same time. Like, I mean, out of all games, you know, that are, you know, that could be fun and possibly just a disaster and just terrible. Like, I hate this game, but I love this game. That's definitely takes one of the icing on the cake. I mean, it's very hard to get actually a game. I think that's harder than making a good game itself. I don't know why. Like, I mean, how many times can you say, you know, this game sucks, but, you know, it's fun as hell, and I'm gonna sit here and play it for a couple hours. You know. It's just they really just messed up and just didn't finish it. basically, a lot of the issues really comes down to. I'm not going to talk about the server issue. That's a completely different issue than the game itself. Plus, a lot of that's now been fixed. And I actually was lucky on a lot more of that than I think other players were. So I'm not really talking about that. I'm talking about the game itself as far as playing it. A lot of the issues comes down to this like traffic stupidity. First of all, you have a one-way in, one-way out of your city. Of course, right there is traffic problem number one. Right there, that's an instant cause of traffic. So that's problem number one. Next, it resolves on traffic AI and the fact that, I'm taking the shortest route. I don't care what the road condition is. I don't care how full of traffic it is. I'm going to take the shortest route. So, they'd rather take a full stacked on full traffic dirt road because it's shorter than taking, the expressway or the avenue, or in SimCity's case. That's no traffic and just, probably a hair longer. And they could be there in maybe like 15 game minutes as opposed to now, because we're going to take the dirt road with full traffic like everybody else. Now it's going to take 5 game hours, and now they're not going to get to their job. That's traffic issue number 2 with the game. And now because your city is so full of traffic, now your fire, your ambulances, your fire, your police, they can't do their job because they can't get there because of traffic. Because of how SimCity completely screwed up, how Maxis, screwed up the entire game. And, with the one-way in, one-way out. I had an entire city log jammed. It definitely wasn't my first city, it wasn't my last city. I've improved upon my designs. But, I had an entire city that was completely log jammed, that literally no entire car could move, and it wasn't the glitch. I know there was a glitch where you'd have to log out, log back in, otherwise the traffic would be a disaster. It wasn't that glitch. It would do it every time, and because of the whole one way in, one way out, it mixed probably with the whole other crappy designs talked about. They would all try to turn, they all kind of go a same way. And it basically tried to create one big circle, and how it all, just, log jammed up. And the entire city was complete gridlock. Nobody could get anywhere in the city. I had like 100,000 people in the city, and because it was more of a tourist-based city, so, people weren't, wasn't industry. People weren't working and everything in the city. It was more touristy, so everybody was going in and out. I had trains. People were using the trains, but they couldn't get to the trains because the city was full of traffic. They couldn't leave the city because the city was full of traffic. They couldn't do anything. So many people were coming in and out of the city at one time. It was just a complete disaster. And I feel like 80% of the issues that, are with the game, could actually be resolved if they actually fixed the traffic issue. Because a lot of the issues that I have with the game resolve around the traffic issue. And if the traffic issue was resolved, it wouldn't be a problem anymore. I don't know. There's more Rant I can rant on. Thinking and trying to play Minecraft and kill chickens definitely actually kind of takes me being able away from my thinking. I was in the car one time for about an hour, going to school. I go to college too, on top of the other stuff I do. So, I'm definitely a busy guy. That's why it's also sometimes hard. I'm so inconsistent with my videos and such. I commute an hour. I think, I do a lot of thinking, and that's where I actually like to think a lot. Is in my car. That's where I do most of it. And I literally ranted to myself, over an hour of how poorly designed the game was, and how much all the things that's really just flawed, in the game. There's so much I can just talk about, but, it just feels like 90+% of the issue all comes down to the traffic AI. And if you fixed how the traffic, they take the shortest route and all that's generated, the issue of, the sim going to the short, finding the job is closest to them but not actually having a set job, and then going back home, and they go from one house to work and then back to a different house because they find the closest one available. That issue can actually get resolved by just fixing the traffic system and how that all works. It all literally coincides with each other. But anyways, I think I've had enough chickens and ranting for 30 minutes, 30 plus minutes, however it's been. And so I hope you all enjoyed the chicken and rant session, and I will see you next time on JawsCraft. Thanks for watching.